Welcome to today's video, CSI Miami, the show that took viewers into a world filled with chilling cases and intense investigations, has become a legend on television. But have you ever wondered where the actors who contributed to the show's success are now, from familiar faces like Horatio Caine to other memorable characters? Where have they gone, and what have they been doing since leaving CSI Miami? In this video, we will explore the lives and careers of the cast members after the show ended, the unexpected changes, and the fascinating stories behind the scenes. You won't believe what has happened to them after all these years. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and comment below. Which cast member? In this video, we will explore the lives and careers of the cast members after. As one of the promising young faces of CSI Miami, Evan Ellingson gained significant attention when he took on the role of Kyle Harmon, the son of Detective Horatio Caine. At just 19 years old, Evan's appearance on screen attracted a lot of attention, as he not only had striking looks, but also demonstrated impressive acting skills. However, behind the image of a rising star was a life full of pain and loss. This story begins the same way every major media earthquake of the 21st century usually does, with a whisper. A rumor slipping through the cracks of social media, a faint tremor that makes people suspicious. And then boom, a bomb named Piers Morgan suddenly detonates in the digital space, and the entire world is once again engulfed in a wildfire of debate. In the following years, Evan continued to struggle with addiction. Despite entering rehab multiple times, each attempt ended in failure. His career also faded as he could not overcome the temptations and emotional pain in his personal life. Evan was once a rising star, a talent that never fully matured, but the shadow of his inner struggles prevented him from advancing further in his acting career. Ultimately, in November 2023, at the age of 35, Evan Ellingson passed away from a drug overdose, marking the tragic end of a life full of potential and regret. Evan's story is a heartbreaking reminder that no matter how much talent we have or how bright our future may seem, if we cannot overcome the challenges and temptations in life, everything can easily crumble. What truly matters is not success or failure, but the ability to rise after each setback, never losing ourselves in the midst of difficult moments. Nicole DeHuff may not have been the most prominent name in CSI Miami, but her role as Carrie Delgado left a lasting impression on the audience. However, her life ended tragically and unfairly. Nicole began experiencing severe respiratory symptoms, but she was misdiagnosed, leading to negligence in her treatment. Despite her body growing weaker, the doctors failed to listen to her and provide the proper care. In 2005, when Nicole was only 30 years old, she began experiencing severe respiratory symptoms. However, instead of being properly diagnosed, she was misdiagnosed by doctors. Despite her body gradually weakening and her breathing difficulties becoming more severe, the doctors' indifference and negligence prevented her condition from being detected in time. By the time pneumonia was finally diagnosed, it was too late to save Nicole's life. She passed away in 2005 at the age of 30 due to pneumonia that was not diagnosed in time, leaving behind a broken family and an unfinished career. Her death was a major shock to her family, friends, and fans. Nicole did not just fade away quietly. She also left behind a question about the absurdity within the healthcare system and the shortcomings in providing proper medical care. Life is incredibly fragile, and sometimes life or death depends on proper attention and care. Never ignore the signs your body gives you and always seek help when needed. Michael Madsen, one of the most famous actors known for his intense and powerful roles in CSI Miami and other blockbuster films, has lived a life journey that is just as complex. Despite having an extensive career with over 300 roles, Madsen couldn't escape the temptations of life, particularly his struggle with alcohol addiction. This deeply impacted his career and caused rifts in his personal relationships, especially his marriage. However, the biggest shock in Madsen's life came in 2022 when his son Hudson took his own life. This loss not only devastated him emotionally, but also led him into a severe crisis, sparking scandals and legal accusations. Madsen, once a symbol of strength on screen, gradually sank into the darkness of loneliness and addiction. In 2025, at the age of 67, Michael Madsen passed away from heart failure, a consequence of many years of alcohol abuse and unresolved emotional wounds. His death marked a painful end to a talent that never fully overcame the ghosts of his past. Johnny Lewis, despite having a short role in CSI Miami, made a strong impression with his talent. He quickly became one of the rising stars, especially after his role in Sons of Anarchy. However, his life took a tragic turn. After a severe motorcycle accident in 2011, Johnny suffered a brain injury and was never able to fully recover. Along with psychological issues and a complex life, Johnny passed away in 2012 at just 29 years old. Success can come quickly, but it can also disappear in an instant. Cherish what you have and always stay strong when facing challenges. However, his career path was ultimately destroyed by uncontrollable psychological and behavioral struggles. Despite his family's advice to seek help, Johnny refused assistance and continued to fall deeper into darkness. The family tragedy further deepened his emotional wounds, especially when he found himself embroiled in a legal battle for custody of his daughter, Kula May, with actress Diane Gall. Johnny's life gradually became a series of pain, failure, and loneliness. On September 26, 2012, Johnny Lewis passed away at the age of 28 after killing his landlord Catherine Davis and her cat before falling from a rooftop. The investigation revealed that he had not used drugs or alcohol, but showed signs of severe brain trauma. Facing difficulties alone and refusing help can lead to unforeseeable consequences. It's important to listen to the signs and seek support at the right time. Lisa Sheridan, with her role as Kathleen Newberry in CSI Miami, was once a promising star on American television. Although her role was brief, Lisa's acting talent left a lasting impression on the audience. However, behind the spotlight, her life was far from easy. Lisa faced deep emotional pain, which led her to struggle with alcohol and prescription drug addiction, devastating both her physical and mental health. The breakup with Ron Livingston, whom she had been engaged to, pushed her further into loneliness and depression. Once a woman full of promise, Lisa's career began to be significantly impacted by her battle with addiction. The unresolved emotional wounds led her down a dark path where all hope gradually faded away. On February 25, 2019, Lisa Sheridan passed away at her home in New Orleans at the age of 44 due to complications from chronic alcoholism and prescription drug use. Her death was a major shock to her family, friends, and fans, and served as a stark reminder of the fragility of life. Negative emotions and unresolved grief, if not properly addressed, can lead to serious consequences. Sometimes facing the truth, seeking help, and caring for our mental health can save our lives before it's too late. David Caruso, with his role as Horatio Kane in CSI Miami, became a television icon thanks to his cool style and incredible presence. However, in real life, David faced significant personal setbacks. His 3 marriages all ended in bitterness, and his career was repeatedly shaken by scandals. Despite his success on screen, Caruso's personal life was often marred by controversy, which affected both his professional image and private happiness. Caruso became the center of public attention when his ex-girlfriend sued him for fraud and emotional distress, which tarnished his public image. After CSI Miami ended, David Caruso made the unexpected decision to step away from the entertainment industry. He chose to lead a more private life, turning to art and business ventures. Despite the controversies that impacted his career, his net worth is now estimated to be around $25 million. However, Caruso's career, full of controversies, and his tumultuous personal life continued to keep him living in his own shadow. Career and fame can be very fragile, and mistakes in life can significantly impact the path we take. No matter what success we achieve, if we don't protect our personal life, the price we pay can be steep. Emily Proctor, who portrayed Callie Duquesne in CSI Miami, was a symbol of strength and determination on screen. However, in real life, her journey was far from easy. Although she became a mother later in life, the joy of motherhood came with many sacrifices. Balancing the demands of a career and raising a child later in life brought its own set of challenges, revealing the complexities behind her strong and confident public persona. Emily struggled with anxiety, stress, and pressure, especially when she faced a devastating wildfire in 2025, where her beloved home was destroyed, along with all her possessions and treasured memories. Despite the painful losses, Emily remained resilient, rising from the ashes and starting over from scratch. Her strength in the face of such adversity showcases her ability to rebuild and move forward even after losing everything. Although the losses left deep scars, Emily proved that even in the toughest times we can rise, learn, and continue living. Loss is an inevitable part of life, but what truly matters is how we overcome it. Every challenge presents an opportunity for growth, making us stronger and more resilient. After being a part of CSI Miami for 10 seasons, Emily Proctor is now 57 years old and has chosen a quieter, more peaceful life. While she no longer acts as much as before, she continues to contribute to the community through the non-profit organization Groundbreakers, which she founded to assist those in need. In addition to her charitable work, her passion for interior design remains an integral part of her life, adding another layer to her ongoing journey of personal fulfillment and purpose. Emily's net worth is currently estimated to be around $14 million, reflecting her successful career in television and her personal business ventures. She has proven that life is not just about the spotlight of the screen, but also about contributing to society and pursuing long-lasting passions. Happiness doesn't always come from an acting career. It can also come from finding meaning and fulfillment in work that benefits the community. Adam Rodriguez joined CSI Miami at the age of 27 and quickly became a familiar face with his role as Eric Delco, a crime scene evidence specialist. While his career was predicted to shine, Adam faced numerous challenges, particularly the harsh racial discrimination he encountered when entering Hollywood. Despite these obstacles, he continued to push forward, proving his talent and determination in an industry that often overlooked people of his background. The rejections Adam faced because of his Puerto Rican and Cuban heritage pushed him to constantly fight to prove his talent. Although his acting career was not always smooth, Adam overcame these challenges by shifting focus to writing scripts and directing, especially in episodes of CSI Miami. This transition not only allowed him to showcase his creativity in new ways, but also solidified his place in Hollywood as a multi-talented artist. Now at the age of 50, Adam continues acting while also working as a director and screenwriter. His net worth is estimated at around $10 million, a well-deserved reward for his perseverance and talent in overcoming prejudice. Never let difficulties or bias stop you from reaching success. Seek new opportunities and keep fighting for what you deserve. Jonathan Togo, who portrayed Ryan Wolf in CSI Miami, was a character full of enthusiasm and passion for his work. However, his real-life journey wasn't always as bright. While he gained fame for his role in the hit series, Jonathan went through a painful divorce with actress Diora Baird after just 3 years of marriage, leaving behind deep emotional scars. This personal struggle affected him deeply, but it also shaped the person and actor he became. Although he later married writer Tiffany Baker, Jonathan's family life continued to be filled with challenges, making it difficult for him to find balance between his career and personal life. Now at 48, Jonathan focuses more on smaller projects and dedicates much of his time to his family, seeking a quieter and more fulfilling life away from the spotlight. His net worth is estimated at around $6 million from his acting career and other television work. Family life has been a significant challenge, but nothing is more important than seeking emotional stability and the love of family. Rex Linn, who portrayed Sergeant Frank Tripp in CSI Miami, brought a tough yet loyal image to the screen, winning the hearts of both colleagues and viewers. With a career spanning across many years, Rex maintained a high level of professionalism and was consistently loved by fans and peers alike. At the age of 46, he joined CSI Miami and quickly made his mark with his natural and authentic acting style. His portrayal of Frank Tripp became a defining element of the show, adding depth to the team's dynamic. Although not as prominent as some of his colleagues, Rex Linn maintained a stable career and is always remembered as an integral part of the show. Having been a part of CSI Miami for 10 seasons, Rex perfectly embodied the role of Sergeant Frank Tripp, a tough yet loyal character who became a solid anchor within the investigative team. His portrayal added depth and reliability to the group, making him a key figure in the show's long-running success. However, behind the strong and steady image, Rex Maynard Linn faced a life full of challenges. Born on November 13, 1956 in Spearman, Texas, Rex initially worked as a bank employee before becoming an actor. The shock of his bank's bankruptcy led to the loss of stability in his life, forcing him to start over from scratch. This setback shaped Rex's resilience and determination, guiding him to eventually pursue a successful career in acting. Those difficult years forced Rex to struggle with temporary jobs and small roles, testing his patience and determination. It wasn't until 2020, after 3 decades, that he found true love when he reunited with country singer Reba McEntire, whom he first met in the 1990s. Although their relationship only officially led to marriage after many years, it reflects the truth that Rex had to endure much hardship before finding happiness. Their love story is a testament to the resilience of the human spirit, proving that even after years of challenges, happiness can still be found. Now at 69 years old, Rex lives peacefully with Reba and continues to be involved in television projects like Young Sheldon. His net worth is estimated at around $5 million, the result of a persistent and long-lasting career. Life is always full of challenges, but relentless effort and genuine love can help us overcome any hardship. Ava LaRue, who portrayed Natalia Boavista in CSI Miami, left a lasting impression on audiences with her role as a strong and mysterious FBI agent. However, behind the spotlight, her life was just as complex and filled with tragedy. Born on December 27, 1966 in Long Beach, California, Ava went through 3 failed marriages, including a turbulent relationship with businessman Joe Cappuccio. These personal struggles left emotional scars shaping her journey both on and off screen. Despite the challenges, she continued to rise above them, showing incredible strength and resilience. Each breakup left deep scars, making Eva a woman who appeared strong on the outside, but carried hidden wounds within. In addition to the turmoil in her marriages, Eva and her daughter Ka had to live in constant fear as they were stalked by James David Rogers from 2012 to 2022. This prolonged period of fear took a significant emotional toll on them, leaving lasting psychological scars despite the eventual end of the stalking when Rogers was convicted. Only when Rogers was convicted did they finally breathe a sigh of relief, but the emotional scars continue to haunt them. The years spent in constant anxiety and tension left a deep mark on their lives. Now at 59, Eva continues her acting career and recently stepped away from her role in General Hospital. Despite the challenges she has faced, she remains dedicated to her craft and continues to find strength in her work and personal life. She is now focusing on a quieter life, spending more time with her daughter and engaging in community activities. Her net worth is estimated at around $4 million, a modest figure that reflects her perseverance and passion throughout her career. Despite life's many challenges and losses, her resilience and determination have helped her overcome all the pain. Remember, no matter the hardships we face, we always have the ability to rise and keep moving forward on our path. Leave a 1 if you agree with Eva LaRue's resilience and determination in life, or a 0 if you have a different opinion. Don't forget to enjoy the video. Like, share, and subscribe to support the channel, and make sure to turn on notifications so you never miss the next video. Condi Alexander, who played Alex Woods in CSI Miami, portrayed a forensic specialist who brought strength and emotion to the screen. However, behind the spotlight, Condi's life was filled with ups and downs. Born on September 4, 1957 in Jacksonville, Florida, Condi began her career as a dancer and choreographer, quickly gaining recognition through international tours with Whitney Houston. Her early years in the performing arts paved the way for a career that spanned both the stage and screen, yet the challenges she faced off stage were just as significant as those she overcame on it. However, this illustrious career was not always easy. The intense pressure and competition within the arts industry often left her feeling exhausted and drained. When Condi transitioned to acting, she faced the glaring lack of opportunities for women of color in Hollywood, which forced her to continually fight for roles that truly reflected her talent and potential. Despite the industry's limitations, Condi's perseverance and dedication allowed her to carve out a space for herself in the entertainment world. After leaving CSI Miami, Condi chose the stage to further assert herself, even though it meant giving up the safety of television. Now at 68, Condi leads a private life while still participating in a few smaller projects. Her net worth is estimated at around $6 million. In life, sometimes we must fight not only for our talent, but also for fair opportunities. Perseverance will help you push beyond limits and achieve the things you desire. Omar Benson Miller, who portrayed Walter Simmons in CSI Miami, brought a fresh energy to the show with his humorous personality and charismatic style. Born on October 7, 1978 in Anaheim, California, Omar joined the series at the age of 31 and quickly became a fan favorite. His presence added a unique charm to the show, making him a memorable character throughout his time on the series. However, behind the humor and positive energy on screen, Omar's journey has been one of quiet sacrifice. He faced numerous personal challenges before he could achieve success. Through his talent and relentless effort, he eventually became a well-known name on television. His net worth is estimated at around $4 million, a proud achievement for a career in acting that has spanned over the years. Life is not just about success and fame, but also about the patience and effort required to overcome the quiet struggles. Omar Benson. Miller's childhood was closely tied to a passion for sports, particularly basketball and football. He once dreamed of becoming a professional athlete, but injuries and physical limitations forced that dream to come to an end. Despite this setback, Omar channeled his determination into acting, finding a new path to success. This loss was a major shock, but it also opened up a new path for Omar acting. From small roles in films like 8 Mile and Transformers, Omar faced many challenges, particularly dealing with prejudice about his physique and skin color. There were times when he was pushed to the sidelines, making him question whether he truly belonged in the film industry. However, with perseverance and determination, he refused to give up on his dream. When he joined major projects like Ballers and CSI Miami, Omar finally received the recognition he truly deserved. Now at the age of 47, Omar continues his acting career while also exploring roles in production and voice acting in projects like Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. His journey highlights how persistence and passion can lead to success even in the face of adversity. His net worth is estimated at around $2 million, a modest figure, but a testament to a solid career built on perseverance and relentless determination. No matter how difficult or challenging life may be, as long as we don't give up, we will always find light at the end of the tunnel. Persistence and passion are the keys to achieving success. Rory Cochrane, who played Tim Speedle in CSI Miami, quickly made a name for himself on the small screen with a memorable role. However, the sudden departure of his character marked a turning point in his career. Born on February 28, 1972 in Syracuse, New York, Rory had a childhood full of changes as his family moved to England and later returned to New York. These early experiences shaped his resilience and adaptability, both in his personal life and career. This left him feeling lost, always searching for a place where he truly belonged. After struggling for years with small, unnoticed roles, Rory finally got the chance to showcase his talent in CSI Miami. However, he chose to leave the show after 3 seasons to pursue independent cinema. Though it was a painful decision, Rory sacrificed the stability of television to step into the challenging world of art films, hoping to expand his creative horizons and grow as an actor. He faced loneliness and moments of silence when choosing this less glamorous path. Now at 53, Rory lives a more private life, continuing to take on independent films or supporting roles in major projects like Argo and Black Mass. His net worth is estimated at around $3 million, reflecting a career driven by passion and dedication to the arts. Despite the sacrifices, his commitment to his craft continues to define his journey in the industry. Sometimes sacrifice is necessary to pursue one's passion, even if the path is not always easy. Consistency with goals and dedication to the arts can lead to great success, even if the spotlight doesn't shine immediately. Each story from the CSI Miami cast is filled with valuable life lessons about perseverance, resilience, and the pursuit of one's dreams, reminding us that the road to success often comes with its share of challenges and sacrifices. From the ups and downs in their personal lives to the challenges in their careers, each person has faced their own unique difficulties. However, what stands out is that none of them gave up. Their relentless efforts and perseverance have helped them overcome these struggles, proving that with determination, obstacles can be turned into opportunities for growth and success. So we've explored the ups and downs of the CSI Miami cast. Each person has their own unique journey filled with efforts and sacrifices to achieve success. Their stories make us reflect on the value of perseverance and passion. Which fate of the cast members do you think is the most tragic? Share your thoughts in the comments below the video, and don't forget to subscribe, like, and share to support us.